Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in the Wild podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Laura Grace.
And my name is Mally. And welcome back, everyone. So lovely to see you all. A day late and $1 short, baby.
A day late, $1 short. We are really not showing up like with our full potential this week, but that's because I'm personally tonight. So this morning I took on Friday, the day their episodes are, supposed to come out. I had an exam at 9 a.m. and I'm not quite completely done with my first semester of 2L year, but I'm very, very close. And then I had dinner with some of my friends to celebrate a birthday. So I'm feeling a little bit refreshed. If you would have caught me like this time yesterday, I would have been really, really like down deep in the swamp of life.
Yeah, you were Shrek yesterday, living in a swamp.
Literally.
Yeah, we were supposed to record last night, and Laura Grace just needed a little more time to fester in her books and whatnot. And you know what? Her education does come first. So we give her grace during the season.
I do also have to say, I think that extra studying paid off because I think I did good on that exams today.
Well, perfect. And you can just give us the credit later.
I will, yeah. All the
Of
glory to
course.
Friends in the Wild podcast.
Of course.
Just kidding. All the glory to God.
I'm so ready for you to be done with your finals. I feel like we have not spoken
No,
in weeks.
because I'm living under a rock. Literally, I'm not kidding. All I do is sleep and study and take exams. And
Yeah.
whenever I can't sleep at night because I'm so anxious about the exams, I get on TikTok. I'm not joking. That is what my life consists of.
Well,
But
that sounds
I'm
horrible.
I'm so close to being done, and then I'm going to New York City, and then it's Christmas.
Yeah. I was actually driving to work today and I was thinking about finals and how it was literally sleep, wake up, study, take a 3-hour test, eat, then go back to studying and then
Literally.
sleep. And it was just it's like you live in a simulation. And that time of year is just so odd because like the university's giving out free gifts. There's like counseling going on. I'm like, this is not, guys, this is not healthy.
Literally.
If we're at this point.
They'll have like yoga with puppies you can come
Yeah.
pet. Like at UT, they always had puppies that you could come pet to like relieve your stress. And it's like, if this is causing this much stress, maybe we should reassess the way that we are educating young people.
Exactly. So today I had the thought that I was thankful that I'm not in school. But honestly, when I had those thoughts, it's like, the thought of me going back to school, and I don't know if I'm going to, I've been thinking about it, is like someone's stuck their hand into my gut and just ripped all my organs out.
Yeah. And maybe you need a few more years between your schoolings
Yeah.
to really, that's how I feel like about finals, even like recency bias is so real because like right after finals, I'm like, I can't believe I have to do that 3 more times. Like I'm only halfway done with law school after I finish this. And I'm gonna have to do what I've done 3 more times. I mean, 3 all year does get easier, but whenever finals roll around like the next time, I always kind of romanticize it. And like the first studying for the first final is like kind of fun, you know? Like
Yeah.
I'm being very studious. It's like dark academia vibes. I'm really enjoying my study playlist for the year. And then by the like third final, I'm ready to
The
kill
gag's up.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it to be over for you. I feel like we have some. I don't even know when the last time we recorded was.
Me neither.
It's been a minute, I feel
It
like.
has.
Really quickly, a life update for me is I'm like re-entering the Christmas spirit. Like I took a hiatus for Thanksgiving and now I've re-entered it. And we tried to not talk about Christmas last week.
Well,
So
but now it's like full Christmas.
like Christmas is tomorrow at this point.
Literally.
I'm super excited. Like we've got our stockings hung. I've been buying gift bags and finally wrapping gifts. It's getting real. And I'm very excited. And tomorrow, what I was going to say is I'm actually doing a Botox event at a Christmas party, and I'm really excited about it. I'm excited to go to like a Christmas festivity.
That'd
So
be so fun. I bet you'll get a lot of
hope so.
customers too.
I hope so. So if you have a chance listen to this tomorrow morning, just know look me up on social media and see where I'm at, see what's happening. And your life update is that you're going to be going to stinking New York City. I'm green with envy.
I do have to say I'm so incredibly excited, but it's also like a weird feeling a little bit because I'm so excited to like go home, and then I'm so excited to like come back home and it be Christmas and like hang out with like all of you and do like typical
All my
Rogersville.
5 personalities, all of me.
Yeah,
Thanks.
with all of you. Um, and just like even see your house decorated for Christmas and see like all the Rogersville Christmas things. So I don't want to be too excited for that because I know I'm just gonna like wish everything away. I want to just,
Yeah.
well, I want finals to be over and then I want to like really soak in every moment.
I will say I was telling Colin, and maybe it's just because I haven't like dedicated time to drive around and look at the Christmas lights, but I feel like there's not as many Christmas lights up this year, just on like
Really?
regular old people's houses.
Hmm.
My house does have Christmas lights on it.
On the outside?
Yeah. Have I not sent you a picture?
I don't think so.
And my dad. Colin inspired my dad, aka my mom was so upset that my dad helped Colin and that she's never had Christmas lights on her house, that my dad also put Christmas lights up on my parents' house for the first time. So it's feeling extra
God.
special in my personal home life. But yeah, maybe it's just because I need to dedicate time. I was actually going to take June to see the Christmas lights, so maybe we'll do that
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
You need to go to the Christmas circle.
I know, and the park. I haven't been to any of them, so I need to dedicate that time to do that because it's always so fun.
It's so fun.
We do. I'm also really excited. We were gonna do a Christmas craft night with our friends, but our schedules are just not lining up for the holidays. And you know how I hate to skip ahead to the next big thing, but we're planning to do a vision board night for the new year, and I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
I think that we can make it really cute, and I'm just really excited to host something in this house, even though it's microscopic and not a lot of people can come. Like the
It's
circle's
not
gonna
that
have to be
small.
small, so
Yeah.
not a lot of it's a very exclusive event. But yeah, I'm very excited for Christmas. And June had her first snow last night, so
Oh yeah, it snowed in Rogersville. That's
yeah.
so
I
cool.
mean, snow is being generous right now, but
It covered the ground a little bit.
yeah.
The grass. It's so crazy because it has already snowed here twice, like notable snow.
Big snows, and I had no idea. And you just Snapchat me the most winter wonderland magical place
I
ever, and I was
know.
like, oh, I didn't know Lexington balled like that.
No, it's been so pretty. And when I came back from Thanksgiving, I had brought like a lot of my cute winter clothes home because I thought I was gonna wear them over Thanksgiving. I did not. But when I was coming back, I was like, I'm just gonna be studying and like surely it won't snow between now and then. It snowed twice.
Yeah, that's so fun.
So
That
I'm
makes the
here.
studying a little lighter, though.
It absolutely does. And I was gonna tell you this. I was taking my exam today and I was like tap 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 tap. And then it was snowing and I was like, oh my gosh, so pretty. And I looked at it for like 2 seconds and I went tap 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 tap.
You're like, that's enough.
It was
Back
so
to the
funny.
computer.
I was like, no more joy.
One more thing that I have to talk about is my new best friend. And I hate to do this to you, and I hate to do this to Chelsea,
Yeah.
mostly Chelsea. But you know what? Chelsea, like, I am no threat. If she saw my driver's license, she would be like, this girl's literally a weasel.
You know what?
I have no fear. I'm not threatened by this little girl.
You are spot on the mark with that one. Her driver's license. Okay, if you guys don't know who we're talking about, if you've been living under a rock, if this is maybe like your first Friends in the Wild episode and you're not a big podcast fan, we are the world's biggest fans of the Friends in the Wild podcast.
Well,
of
yeah.
the What We Said podcast. In fact, when we started our podcast, I used to always do the introduction and say, "Welcome back to the What We Said podcast." So that's hosted by JC Marie and Chelsea Jade Curtis, and we literally love them so much. So Mally, continue.
Yes. And JC and Chelsea just went on the most insane brand trip with
Yeah.
Hunter boots. Like,
Hunter boots, like Hunter rain boots.
yeah, they were cooking on that trip. Their outfits insane.
I think they brought 4 fur coats per person.
I mean, content literally unbelievable.
Yeah.
So they start posting all these. I mean, like I didn't know they were going on this trip.
No,
So
and it
they
was in
pop
Vail,
up.
Colorado. It was perfect.
Yeah, they pop up on my For You page looking like mob wife beauties.
Like snow princess angel puffer
Exactly.
girls.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave a little comment. You know, I love to leave comments on their stuff that's like, oh, she listens to the podcast.
Yes. And we like both of us pretty regularly leave comments on their podcast on their posts.
Yeah, we're kind of always dropping our thoughts on
Yeah,
in
and
their
as
comment
we've said
section.
before, like we've had some contact. We've made the first
Chelsea has
link.
commented on one of our videos.
Yes.
Like, just let it be known. Say it for what it is. Like, we're tight.
Yeah.
So I leave a comment, and what does JC Marie Smith do? Likes it and replies back. Okay, I have an aneurysm.
So that's one.
Yeah. The next day rolls around. I'm like, well, I'm getting some traction. People are liking my comment. New video pops up. I'll leave a comment. Okay, like and reply.
And she's liking and replying, and she's not like liking that many comments on these videos.
No, and she's like, she knows I get the lore. Like, I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. So then my head is literally as big as a watermelon. I'm
Yeah.
like having trouble holding my neck up.
Because JC Marie to us is like, there was the whole thing where Kendall Jenner was like, she was Kendall Jenner's influencer. She is Kendall Jenner to us. Like,
Yeah,
we love her.
Exactly. Third day rolls around. New video. I'm like, no shot. No way I can go 3 for 3. Sure enough, I did.
Mallory was commenting on like she was making tons of videos a day because she was on this brand trip. Mallory was commenting on everyone, and she was liking and replying to most. Some of them she would only like, but still acknowledging every comment.
I think by now there's been 4. The last 4 videos I've commented and she's like replied back in some form.
Yeah. So we're moving to LA.
Yeah, like we haven't exchanged phone numbers yet, but
That's
like I did get her a Christmas present. We're pretty tight, so they may ask me to come on the podcast soon. And like I don't want to ditch you in any way. And like I'll tell them about you when I meet them.
You'll tell them. No, I'm
You'll be in New York.
if I'm not allowed to ride your coattails, I'm like hanging on to them for dear life. Okay.
Okay, wait. First of all, let's tell them how you left a comment. And then I repurposed your phrase on another video, and I got a response.
I commented on one of Chelsea's videos, and I said like, honestly, so thankful to Hunter Boots or like this is a successful brand trip for Hunter Boots because I'm literally eating this content up or something like that. So Mally comments something almost identical to what I had said on Chelsea's video on JC's video, and she like likes and comments.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I guess I'm the chosen one. And then tell them about the notification you got.
Okay, so I think I had like taken a nap or my phone I think my phone had been dead. So I plugged my phone back up and what do I see? A notification that JC Marie Smith started following me. And I was like, what? So I went and looked.
Literally, you have 4 videos posted.
2 of them are from like 3 years ago. I posted no videos on TikTok. So I go and look. The notification is nowhere to be found. Now, was this like a strange glitch of TikTok, or did she accidentally follow me and then unfollow me?
She may have accidentally followed you, and then she quickly realized her mistake. She's like, oh, just no charity work today.
But I saw a notification on my phone that said JC Marie started following you.
And you know what? That's all you needed.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if she took it back?
But do you think that
Don't let her take that from you.
I think it's possible that they have discussed, like, I mean, we made a whole TikTok video about Chelsea.
Yeah. Them discussing it, I don't think they've taken the time of day to maybe
but like
say
some
our
of their
names.
videos, they get like, especially Chelsea's, like she doesn't have as many followers because she doesn't post as like nearly as much as Casey. But like, I comment on almost all of her videos.
Yeah, I do too.
And like, loves them.
I need to send her a video of my notifications because I've been working overtime for her. All my notifications are people liking my comments.
Yeah.
And at this point, like, I feel like a personal assistant.
Yeah.
Happily.
You're
Anyways,
you
that's
are
my
like
lore.
you're like the smear campaign that they put out against Taylor Swift. Have you seen that?
No,
You haven't?
I think so.
There's, like, proof that whenever The Life of a Showgirl came out, there were all of these bots that were saying all these horrible things about the album.
Oh. Wow. Literally had to make AI hater.
Literally. Literally. You're like the opposite of that for Chelsea
Yeah.
and JC.
Yeah. Of course.
Anyway.
Anywho, let's get into our topic. This week we're talking about the best gifts you've ever received. I'm really excited about this episode because I've been really trying to think on some good ones, and I think I have remembered a few good ones.
I think I have a few up here somewhere that I can come up with.
We
What is
asked our
your
listeners too.
We did ask our listeners, we got a few answers. Um, I will say, like, where have our YouTube listeners gone? Is it the holiday season?
I think it's the holiday drag.
I think it is too.
And that's okay. Like,
We
take
trust
time to be with your friends and your family. It's fun.
Absolutely. We are very generous and understanding girls.
But at the new year,
Yeah, we expect you back here.
you'll be hitting the bell. Like, subscribe, hit the bell.
We're preaching to the choir because those people aren't listening to this
Yeah.
episode.
They'll hear it sometime.
They'll catch it.
Maybe.
Okay, what is your best gift ever?
The best gift I have ever received. I was trying to think of like ones that were super thoughtful, like came from someone that I was like, wow, they really know me. Like, that really means a lot.
Mhm.
Or some that were just so epic. So, whenever my sister and I were little, I'm trying to remember what grade it was. Maybe like I was in 4th grade or something. My dad was a pastor at a church, and the church, like after the Christmas play at the church, we would sit down and exchange gifts, and like every family in the church got me and my sister a gift. It was insane. They like were just amazing in general, but it was like we had 2 Christmases, church Christmas
Yeah.
and then our family Christmas, because
Aw.
everyone got us a gift. And we had this family that we were really close with, and we would like go to their house after church on Sundays and ride horses and hang out and stuff. Well, we open our gift and it's a pink bridle for a horse. And we're like, what? They had gotten us a miniature pony.
Brown sugar?
Brown sugar.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
My dad and mom did not know that we were getting a pony.
That's hilarious.
Also, they gifted it to us in front of the entire church.
Were they just gonna give it to you, or were they just gonna keep it at their house?
Oh, they told my dad, oh, we'll keep it here till you get a fence built. And that's exactly what they did. My dad had to build a fence. And we brought this pony to our house.
Oh my gosh,
And we rode it on my birthday.
Yes. It bucked Celeste off.
Buck Celeste off. My dad, one time I had to go water brown sugar, and I got so scared in the woods and like ran back to get my dad, and he had to go with me. He fell into a barbed wire fence and had like a huge cut and had to go get it glued.
Brown sugar might have been like a net negative in your
You
life,
know,
but
we did have to give her away because my dad, I was asking, me and Addison were like, why did we get rid of her? He's like, I could not keep her in. She would
Oh.
not stay in.
yeah.
So we eventually did get rid of brown sugar, and she went to a home that was more suited for a miniature pony.
Sure.
But talk about an epic gift to
That's
open.
really crazy. Yeah.
You always hear like, oh, get a pony for Christmas. No, I literally got a pony for Christmas.
Yeah.
June.
I loved brown
Sorry,
sugar.
Jen's squeaking her snail. But yeah, because I was like, wonder what the most like crazy gift I got, and I was like, I got a pony. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
That's the most craziest gift ever.
That is so fun.
What's your favorite gift you've ever received?
I don't know. I had such a charmed childhood. I got everything I wanted. So
Okay, end of the episode.
yeah, that's it. No. Probably when I was little, I was probably 4-ish years old. And this is one of my earliest memories. I remember walking outside. Like, I woke up in the house and I like, couldn't find anybody. So I went outside and they were out like at the side of my house. and there was this, like, wooden, like, platform built, and so I went over there, and I was talking to my mom, and I was like, "What the heck is this?" And she's like, "This is your playhouse," and they were, like, building my playhouse that day.
They built that in a day?
I don't think so, but that's just my memory of it, like, they had built the wooden thing.
Sweet.
It was really sweet.
Like, a few I've thought of that didn't happen for me, but, like, in my life
Yeah.
that I've also experienced. I don't know if you've thought of any other ones, but I have, like, 2, 3 more to share.
Okay, go for it.
So, these are more of, like, sentimental, thoughtful gifts to, like, our favorite quote, "To be known is to be loved."
True.
My dad, again, pastor of a church, the same church. My mom had the idea one year to have everyone write down their testimonies in the church, like on a piece of paper, and then she made it into a book for him. And I've never, like, my dad opened it and he realized what it was. And he, like, immediately started crying. And it was just, like,
Aw.
so thoughtful because that just meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
And now, like, the traditions kind of kept alive. Like, we left that church and went to a new one and they did the same thing. And now, like, it's actually been an outlet for, like, if someone passes away, my father has that, and it's like a comforting thing for the family to have a copy of as well.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like a gift that has just kept on giving.
Yeah.
And it's so, so sweet. And I think that was just like a super unique, very, very, very niche
Thoughtful.
gift. Yeah.
Yeah,
My mom really knocked it out of the park with that one.
for
So
sure.
that's one. Do you have any other ones or you just want me to
Um, I
keep
have
going?
one from Ryan. This is not his favorite gift or the best gift, but it's just really funny. When he was little, for, like, multiple years, he asked for Christmas for this is so weird, for a Star Wars gravestone, like, tombstone.
For himself?
I
For when
don't
he dies?
I don't know. Like, I always ask these questions when the story gets brought up. I don't know what the
Okay.
purpose of it was, but he
Just in
always
case.
just, like, for
He
safety
knew they were
reasons.
expensive. He wanted to get ahead of the game.
He wanted a Star Wars gravestone for years, and, like, obviously, that's a weird request. Nobody's gonna get a little kid a gravestone for Christmas, so nobody did for, like, so many years, and then eventually, his Nana I think it was his yeah, it was his Nana, got a Walmart gravestone decoration for Halloween, and then just, like, put a Star Wars decor thing over it, and he was like, "It meant so much to me that someone finally got me a Star Wars
Aw.
gravestone."
That's also really sweet because that meant she was, like, thinking of it in October
Yeah, well, I mean,
when
that
she saw those
he
gravestones.
swears that that's, like, all he wanted.
That's so extremely odd and concerning and sweet that she made that for
I
him.
think that it finally happened for him, finally worked
Does he
out.
still have it?
No.
No. Well, didn't mean that much. Couldn't even hold on to it, dang.
Actually, you're hurting from smiling so
Yeah,
much.
that could have been like a garden gnome or something. He should
I
have kept
know.
that.
Or his gravestone.
Literally his gravestone.
"Here lies Obi-Wan Morgan."
Um, I will say Laura Grace got me a really good birthday present. Also, I just love when,
What?
like, huh?
Of what?
You handcrafted me the star upon
Oh,
my
did we
tree.
talk about that?
I
It was
think
sold
I
out?
may have briefly mentioned it, but that is just so extremely thoughtful when people, like, if you just bring something up in passing that you like or something and they don't buy it, they make it, is insane.
Well, first of all, it was a Free People star that was so cute. It's pink and red, literally so perfect for Mally, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it after Christmas." Well, I went on there and it was sold out, so I thought, "No, you're not." And I
Dang.
thought, "Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that for her birthday." I just decided in the
And
moment.
it's perfect. It's truly
I
perfect.
do have to say it's really cute. I'm proud of it.
I need to post it, like, side by side on our story of it versus the Free People one. Mine's cuter. Fair
Yeah.
and square.
Yeah.
Duh. And that actually inspired me. I went to a felt ornament class. I've been in my felt ornament era, but I'm having to take a break. I'm having to take a hiatus because I
It's
just
been
spent
it's been
probably 15 hours making one.
literally, it's been taking over your life.
When I was sewing those, I didn't even do blanket stitching on the edges. I forgot. I was almost done. I was like, this isn't even blanket stitched together. I
What did you do?
crashed out. I said, it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. If you're messing with the ornament that much, like, you're being too rough with it. This is a delicacy. It was
Yeah.
completely and entirely beaded, the entire thing.
It was completely covered.
It was
Wait,
exhausting.
how do you attach it together on the edges
I
before
just
you blanket
do.
stitch?
What do you mean attach it? Like the different colors of felt?
No.
Or how do I put the front and the back together?
Yeah.
I just did back and under, under, under.
Oh.
And I just didn't. It wasn't along the edges.
Yeah.
Is what I meant. It's fine. I did them really close together though, so it actually is fine. So yeah, that was one of the sweetest birthday gifts I think I've ever gotten.
Thanks.
And
I'm
something I
really
totally was
glad.
not expecting.
Well, we were leaving at like what, 8 a.m. to go to Nashville, and I stayed up until about 4, maybe.
I can see why. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Do you have any more?
Um, well, most memorable for some reason probably is me and my brothers all got bikes on Christmas morning, like from Santa. And our Santa gifts were never wrapped. They were always just like sitting in our basement. And
Ours
we
were.
all got bikes, and we all took them to like the main floor of our house where like you can do a circle, and we like rode laps inside our house. We would have
Aw.
never been allowed to do that, obviously, any other day. But it was so fun because all of us had one, and we were just
Yeah.
like, Christmas morning was always like, you are not allowed to get in a fight on Christmas. Like,
No.
we just assigned that to ourselves in our brains, and we would get in fights every other day.
Yeah. Christmas night?
Oh,
Maybe.
fair game.
But you have to keep the morning magical.
Mhm.
I have one more that came to my mind that was just really sentimental and I don't know, it was just really, really precious. My dad's side of his family, he has 7 siblings, and my grandfather passed away when I was younger. I think I was 5 when he passed away. But the Christmas, either the Christmas following or a couple Christmases following that, he was in the army, and it's hard to like when you have that many siblings, it's hard to like share memorabilia.
Yeah.
And my aunt had one of his army uniforms cut up and made into little heart ornaments with like the buttons from his jacket in the center of it. And it was just so sweet. And I just remember as a kid, like everyone just starts crying as they're opening because everyone automatically knew what it was. And I was like, that is just such a sentimental way and a unique
Yeah.
way to like keep a memorabilia piece because now it's like
Absolutely.
you walk in, no one else would know what that ornament meant on your tree except you. And I thought that was just so sweet. I love when people take a unique twist on like a memory or
Yeah.
something for people.
So yeah, on that note, I did get a gift after my grandmama passed away. She always made the best, well, like everything, but notably pound cake and chocolate chip cookies. And one of my cousins, there's only 3 like I only have 2 girl cousins on my dad's side. So there's only 3 granddaughters. And we were all like just like obsessed with her, with our grandmother. And one of my cousins sent me a like plaque thing, like a canvas with her chocolate chip cookie recipe written out on it, like in her handwriting, like a photocopy of it, kind of. And it's so cute. It's actually like such a cute decoration too. Like I'll
Yeah.
actually use it. And it's so sweet.
That
So,
is like just little gifts like that.
yeah.
That would mean literally probably nothing else to anyone in the world, but it means the world to you.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love, love, love those gifts.
Me too. And one of my aunt Georgianne did get us all, like all the grandkids, or it's on my tree, ornaments that say "Love Grandmama" in her handwriting too. Those are sweet as well.
Holidays also just linger like a bad perfume. I'm kidding, that's a Taylor Swift one. There's just such kind of like heavy emotion around the holidays.
It really exacerbates grief, I think, because
I
you
think it does
notice
too.
who's not around. My
Yeah.
preacher in Lexington, the church I go to here when I go, was talking about
I'm sorry, June is got her
what is she doing?
She's got her tail in her mouth.
I think you can see it in the video. She's like in slow-mo chasing her tail.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What's your preacher say?
The preacher says, it was really sweet. He was talking about how a lot of people have empty chairs during the holidays, and it makes you, like, really notice it, especially when it's the first year, and he was saying that the best way to solve that is, like, pretty much everybody does to some extent, so the best way to solve it is to just make other people feel better and bring people into your table and welcome them into, like, your events if they're
Mhm.
alone or, host more to kind of fill up the empty space, which I thought was
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, and Colin and I were talking about just how this is about turning into a grief episode. I'm kidding.
It
But,
always
like, when you
does.
do lose a family member, when it first like, the initial months and years that it happens, it's like, how will we ever, like, feel normal again? And then it gets to the point where it's like, you haven't thought about them in a few days, and then you haven't thought about them in a few months, and it's literally just the cycle of life,
Nobody.
and it's so sad. It's like it's unintentional. You would never intentionally, like, forget
Yeah.
or anything like that. Not that you have forgot, but just, like, your mind gets filled with other things, like, your life has gone on, and it's just so sad.
I think that
It's also comforting, though.
I think it's, like, actually gut-wrenching to think about that because, like, right after both of my grandmamas passed away, both my grandmothers passed away, I remember thinking and, like, still I feel this way, like, I don't want to stop grieving, like, I don't want the sadness of it to stop ever because that will mean that I'm not thinking about them as much or, like,
Yeah,
that I forget parts of them, and you
yeah.
never ever want that to
No.
happen, so, like, I'm really okay with always being sad about it because it
Yeah,
means that I always remember them. No, I'm gonna cry.
yeah. I know. No, but I know what you mean, but it's also, like, a comforting thing for when you're in the thick of the grief, the very initial of it, to know, like, okay, it won't always hurt exactly like when you're, like,
Yeah,
can't breathe, don't wanna get out of bed the next
I
day.
know,
It's
but
always gonna hurt, but it won't hurt to the point where it's, like, consuming your entire being.
yeah,
And it doesn't mean that you miss them any less at all.
but that was
But
to me, that was not comforting, because I was like, "Well, they're still not gonna be here, like, it's not gonna be
yeah,
better," you know?
no, it doesn't get better, but I think that over time, like, just thinking, and I know this is not to the extent of a human, but with Hazel, like, that is the worst I've ever grieved, first of all, which is awful to say, but I was very young when I lost my grandparents,
Yeah,
and this was more traumatic, so there was that level to it. Um, but now, like, as it's almost been 2 years since she died, that I can have, like, fond memories now
yeah,
without it being, like, immediately sobbing my eyes out. I can actually have a fond memory, and the same thing with my grandparents, like, I lost my grandfather when I was a freshman in high school, which was very hard, um, but now, like, you can have fond memories, and there is still, like, this ache that you know that it is a memory,
yeah,
and that's all it is. Like, it won't happen again, but I think it is comforting to know that it's a comforting feeling when you have a good memory and it doesn't make you wanna sob.
yeah.
That's
No,
very
it's true.
nice.
I also think, though, that, like, for example, as a unit of measurement only, like, people who lose babies, especially, like, their kids, like, Emily Kaiser is who I'm thinking of. I think about her
Same.
every day. That is so terrible, and nobody should ever have to go through that. But I think when you lose someone, like, that's especially a child, I think that's or, like, a
Yeah,
sibling or someone that you're or a husband,
yeah,
spouse, like, I don't think that that's something that you ever like, that you'll think about that every day for the rest of your life. Like, it doesn't
yes. Yeah,
you know? It doesn't
exactly.
really, like, fade away in the same way
No.
as, like, as a grandparent.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think of her so often because I mean, it's just, like, that was her entire life. She is a stay-at-home mom, like,
Yeah.
I could not imagine. I could not imagine, and I never want to have to even try to fathom what she's feeling because words could not describe it. But the holidays, just like putting out his stocking and things like that, just like little, like, you think that a dog is integrated in your everyday life with their food and water bowl? That has no comparison in any
And he
regard.
was like 4, like, or
Yeah,
5, I don't know, but
yeah. It's just awful.
it's awful.
So the holidays, yeah. I love how we turn this into the most depressing episode, but I think that gift giving is also a homage to like memories and stuff like that and
Yeah.
keeping people's memories alive.
Mhm.
So even with ornaments, like they tell a story.
Absolutely.
And you are always like, well, where did this one come from? Or what does this one mean? And even keeping the tradition alive with like your grandmama's gingerbread cookies and just simple things like that. It's always really beautiful.
I
So
think so too.
my mom always hangs her mom's ornaments on the tree.
Yeah.
It's just always really fun to decorate the tree and stuff. So
And I just think Christmas, like, holds in it so tightly, not even really necessarily memories. I feel like I always black out on Christmas Day and I never remember anything from Christmas Day except the bike thing. But just like the Christmas season, every time it rolls around to the Christmas season, I feel the same way as I do when I was like 9, you know?
it's
But
just
there's also a
so,
layer of like sadness that I'm not 9 anymore.
yeah, it's just so a nostalgic because I feel like even as the years pass by and stuff, Christmas music is the same,
Yeah.
Christmas decorations
It's
are the
like a time
same.
capsule every year.
Yeah, you go to the same family events with the same people at the same time every year at the
Yeah.
same place. It's very, very nostalgic. But yeah, I was gonna say, going back to gift giving, the one thing I hate about being an adult is like, just send me the link for whatever you want.
I know.
No, I want you to go out and I want you to shop until you find something that reminds you of
Yeah.
me.
I don't even have to like it. Just the
And I
idea
mean,
of, I thought you would like this.
I get it because it is hard to fathom spending a lot of money and not
Yes.
knowing if they like it.
Yeah.
Trust me, people have sent me links, I promise. But
Just get a gift receipt.
yeah, but I just like my ideal gift, you go to the antique store and find something that reminds you of me.
Yeah. Or you make something. Draw me a picture.
Exactly.
Write me a note. Oh, write me a note. That's actually my ideal gift.
Do you have any gifts that you're excited to give this year?
I have 0 gifts. I want you to know that.
Okay.
However, I do have a few plans for gifts that I'm really excited about. Oh, and I did have, I don't have an income. So I
Yeah.
got my brothers to get my mom something that I'm really excited about. That will be
That
from
was
all
sweet
4
of
of
them.
us. Yeah. It was my idea, and, like, I sent them the link, and I
Well,
told them
that
when
was
it was on
enough.
sale. Yeah, so that was my part. They just monetarily financed it. So,
Yeah. I have a few gifts that I'm really excited to give. I have my secret pal gift at church that I'm very excited to give.
me too.
I have my sister is actually getting a gift from me that I'm excited for her to get.
Oh,
And Colin's parents.
okay.
So
Mally's I have to shout out Mally's wrapping right now. It is literally so cute. Her mom found her
yeah,
what did she get?
vintage wrapping paper. She found it at an antique store.
Cute.
Literally what? Yeah, it's actually perfect. I have to take a picture of it and post it. It's so cute.
That needs to be what we post on Instagram. Take a cute picture of your tree with your,
Okay, I will.
like a lower. That's what I'm envisioning. Cute.
So yeah, I am excited to give a few gifts, but I need to go to an antique store really, really bad. I have this itch that I'm dying to
I
scratch.
know. Me too.
So maybe next weekend I can go.
Maybe I can make them thrift my bachelorette party in Massachusetts. So we're going to, just to clear this up, we're going to Massachusetts to like a little town for like most of the trip, and then we're only going to New York for 1 day, actually. But I'm hoping that we can thrift in Massachusetts a
Well,
little
you
bit.
have to.
Maybe mail some stuff home. We found good stuff when we were up there.
Literally, my Snapchat memories, both of ours, are memories from our trip to Connecticut and Boston and Rhode Island. And it's making me sick to my stomach.
Me too. We need to go somewhere so
I
bad.
know. We need to go to Mackinac Island. Is that how you say that? Mackinac?
Yes, I think so. It is. I know. But I don't really like that there's snow skis everywhere or snowmobiles. Have you seen pictures of it?
What do
It's
you
like
want them to do? Have like the like Alaskan marching boots that they have to wear
I
when
mean,
it's
well, I
snow?
guess in the summer there because there's no cars. That's like the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
But what's the other the alternative huskies? Like you want bobsledding
well,
down the road?
there's like horses in the middle of the road pulling carriages. But I guess everybody can't have a horse and carriage because in the summer they ride bicycles. So I guess the
No,
winter,
they're financial brackets.
true.
It's a snowmobile or a horse and carriage. Like, where do you lie? Where's your tax bracket?
You're right. I guess it's cheaper to rent a snowmobile when you get there. I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
We'll find out when we go.
Yeah, we'll report back.
Do you have anything else you want to share?
I don't think so.
Perhaps that you miss me?
I do miss you. I'm
Okay.
so excited to come hang out in your house. We need to watch a Christmas movie so
I
bad.
know. Yeah, we do.
I have one picked out that I want us to watch.
Okay, what is it?
So my friend,
Perhaps Eloise at the
ugh,
Plaza at Christmas time?
that's what I watched when I was making your star for your tree. Fun fact.
That's so perfectly fitting for
I
that
know,
star.
the red and pink. But no, this is for a recommendation from my friend Haley. Shout out Haley. She said that we need to watch Something from Tiffany's. It's a Christmas movie and it was made in like 2024. But she says it's really good. So I'm gonna try it out.
Wow. We literally forgot to read what our listener put in.
Oh yeah. Read it.
Ruth
That is a
Ann, I'm
good
just
one,
going to
too.
shout her out. Said that she got a Barbie in the Diamond Castle castle. Best dollhouse ever. I'm going to have to look this up.
I know, me too. Barbie in the what is it? Diamond
Barbie Diamond Castle.
in the Diamond Cat. Oh, that's a movie. Did you ever watch Barbie movies growing up?
Yeah, sometimes.
I kind of missed out on them. I think I watched like one.
Well, okay, no, she got the most magical castle in the world.
That was an amazing feeling as a little girl to get like
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
a crazy new doll, a dollhouse,
Yeah.
Santa. The best.
That would have went crazy. Probably still would, honestly.
I don't think it still would. Oh no, it looks like Elsa's castle.
Yeah, it
What it's
does.
reminding me of. It was before its time. No, it's literally perfect.
You were that girl. I'm sure all your friends were so extremely jealous of your diamond castle.
Yeah, everybody wanted to come over to your house. I wonder what the kids are asking for now. Like, what's the diamond castle?
Phones.
Surely not.
I'm just ready to throw my phone out my window going down the interstate.
Although I will say, it gives me tutorials on how to make new Christmas crafts.
Yeah. And like I'm looking at my sewing machine I just got, so
I'm so excited for you
you're gonna have to teach me.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing in this life that I would love more than teaching you. Wait,
Perfect.
when can I? Are you working on Monday?
Yeah. I know.
Are you working on Tuesday?
Yes. June currently has her head laying on my tennis shoe, and it's actually the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Send pic.
All right, you done here?
Think so. Isn't there anything else we could chat about? What's on your heart?
I feel like I've shared my heart, honestly.
All hearts and minds are clear.
Maybe.
I do have one thing to say.
Okay.
After my exam today, there's a piece of media that I've been really wanting to watch or listen to, so I turned it on today. It is a podcast called Beth's Dead, BETH''S Dead, DEAD, and it is hosted by one of the hosts of Armchair Expert, which is Dax Shepard's podcast, who's married to Kristen Bell, if you don't know, who's Gossip Girl, who's also Anna from Frozen.
This is a lot.
Everyone knows Kristen Bell, but anyway, Kristen Bell's husband, Dax Shepard, hosts the Armchair Expert podcast with Monica Padman. Okay, she's just like kind of one of their friends, I think. I'm not like a huge Armchair Expert person, but I listen mostly to Armchair Anonymous because I think they're funny. But she has made this podcast called Beth's Dead with two podcast hosts from one of her favorite podcasts that started in like 2010. She used to listen to it all the time. It was called Totally Lame, I think. And she loved this podcast. And then they just randomly stopped doing it. And she was like, what the heck? But, a lot of podcasts do that. So she never really thought anything of it. But after she like had success with Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, she connected with these people. And they told her the story of why they quit the podcast. And it is the crazy. If you like true crime, you have to, or like catfish type stuff, you have to listen to this podcast. It is so good. It's called Beth's Dead on Spotify, on everything.
Wow.
And it's still coming out weekly, but there's like 8 episodes out. So there's a good, chunk of it that you can go
Yeah.
ahead and binge. You have to listen to it, Mally.
Okay, that sounds like it's immediately up my alley.
Yeah. It's a
I
little
love all
bit
those things.
slow, but I like the banter of the hosts and stuff. So I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
Okay, Bet's Dead. I'm on it.
So good.
Thanks for the rec.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. I'm on episode like 5 already,
Mhm.
and I started it right after my exam today. So
Okay, wow.
I know. And they're an hour long.
Nice. I'm excited. All right, well, I think I'm going to go wrap some Christmas presents.
Oh my gosh. Yay, Mrs. Claus.
I know. Ho, ho, ho. All right, guys, we hope that you have enjoyed this week's episode. Maybe it got you in the sentimental gift-giving spirit. And there's still time. There's still time to curate your perfect gift for someone. Stay tuned for the grand reveal of our special gifts that we have for others after the holidays.
Yep.
We shall see you next week. Ho, ho, ho. See you, love you. Bye.
Bye. Yay.
That was good.
Me too.
I don't know why my voice just went.